50% discount on bleachers tickets for Kartel's Freedom Street during Black Friday. Fans of freshly free dancehall superstar Vybz Kartel are being urged to make use of an upcoming Black Friday sale, which will see price of the bleachers ticket to its Freedom Street concert being cut in half. In an announcement made on Wednesday's official launch of the highly anticipated New Year's Eve event, Kartel revealed that come November 29 and 30, the bleachers ticket will cost approximately US $60, down from US $125. He said the discount is being offered in response to concern over high ticket prices expressed by some of his fans. Vybz Kartel will represent the poor people. We love all demographics, but we represent for the Gaza fans them, and me have to represent for the poor people. So for Black Friday, we'll be having a 50% sale off the bleachers, he said. Enough people did as a Kartel, the ticket them too dear. And so, for the weekend only, we'll have half price. If you come Monday morning, you're dead in the show. The entertainer also spilled a few details about the event, revealing that it will be filled with surprises. In addition to acts like Spice, Skilly Bang and his sons, Lily Vybz and Lily Addy, Kartel disclosed that the show will be a reunion featuring a number of acts he helped establish through his Portmore Empire collection. It's going to be an amazing reunion. All the dancehall enthusiasts, most importantly and especially the Portmore Empire people, it's going to be crazy. The usual suspects will be there. Expect everyone that you know and love throughout Portmore Empire. Sheba is going to be there, Tommy Lee, Popcorn, Lisa Hyper, Sean Storm, so people have to come out and expect greatness on the night. Kartel added that a number of international guests will also be passing through the event, including Busta Rhymes, a certain Canadian rapper, as well as a superstar female rapper. Gates to Freedom Street, set for National Stadium, will be open at 4 p.m. Vybz Kartel, who said he has been maintaining a rigorous fitness schedule consisting of gyms and yoga sessions, said he will be giving fans 3 hours of quality entertainment. It's going to be amazing, 3-hour performance. We're doing the training every morning and every evening, so don't worry. Get ready to step into the future with me on New Year's Eve. It is an experience and it will be magical. 10,000 JPS customers without power following passage of Rafael. 2/3 of Jamaica Public Service customers who lost electricity during the passage of Tropical Storm Rafael have been reconnected to the grid. In a release, the power company said it is continuing efforts to expedite restoration to supply to customers who are still without service. JPS President and CEO Hugh Grant said less than 5% of the company's 692,000 customers have lost power due to the adverse weather. He said as at 3 p.m. yesterday, only 10,000 customers remain without power. This is down from a high of 30,000 customers during the storm's passage. Mr. Grant said, despite persistent heavy rain and strong winds in some parishes, JPS teams are continuing efforts to get supply back to customers where it was safe to do so. Meanwhile, the JPS CEO indicated that it is still too early to determine the full impact of the tropical storm on the electricity network, as assessments are still underway. Mr. Grant added that more customers may lose supply as a result of residual effects of the weather system, but noted that the teams are ready to respond. Watch as head of the Crime and Security Portfolio Deputy Commissioner of Police Richard Stewart provides an update on the national pushback on criminal gangs and the overall reduction in serious crimes.
Myself, along with the leadership team at the Crime and Security Portfolio, attended the post-cabinet press briefing in support of the Deputy Prime Minister's presentation. He spoke to the issue of multiple victim murder incidents, as well as the national pushback against criminal gangs. It was pointed out that in general, these incidents are on the decline. For example, at this point, last year there were 78 incidents of double murders with 156 victims. This year, there have been 40 such incidents with 80 victims. The same trend continues for triple and quadruple murders. Last year, 14 triple murders led to 42 victims. This year, there have been 6 incidents with 18 victims. Quadruple murders have been halved from 4 incidents with 16 victims to just 2 incidents resulting in 8 victims. These reductions in major crime numbers reflect the effectiveness of our strategies to reduce gang-related activities and violent crimes. The downward trend across multiple crime categories highlights our continued success in combating and curtailing gangsters and gun violence, contributing to safer communities across the nation. In spite of these successes, there are some challenges. For example, the most recent shooting in Warwicker Hill, which resulted in 5 fatalities, including 2 gang leaders. Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibility for the Criminal Investigation Branch, Mr. Wayne Josephs, will brief us on the investigation of this matter.
So we continue to improve the capability and the expertise of the investigators within the Criminal Investigation Branch through training both locally and abroad, so we can build tight cases to present before the court. So far, we currently have 315 persons on our wanted list, persons who are wanted for major crimes across the island. These persons, if they are apprehended now, can be charged and placed before the court. In recent times, we have had the multiple murder in Pleasant Heights, where we saw 5 victims. Our investigations have so far led to the one person being identified, a person who we would want the public to assist us to find him. The name of this individual is Junior Creary, otherwise called Whopper. So we are seeking the assistance of the public to help us to find this individual, as also a number of other persons that you will see us post on Wanted Wednesdays on a regular basis. We are appealing to the public to assist us, to anybody having any information that can assist us to find these persons, and any other persons who are involved in this and any other criminal activities to come forward and give us the information that we can help to solve this and other crimes.
Whilst celebrating the successes from the traditional investigations, we believe that we can be even more impactful utilizing the gang legislation. Dr. Anthony McLaughlin, Assistant Commissioner of Police with responsibilities for the CTAC, will update.
Right, so the assault on gang continues with CTAC and the PIUs. So far, we have managed to reduce the number of gangs from 300 to 170. As it relates to gangsters being arrested and put before the court for various offenses, last year we arrested 163 persons, put them before the court. This year so far we have arrested 165. So far this year we have 8 matters before the court, including 73 members of different gangs. There are another 20 matters at varying levels of completion, which will be placed before the court sometime before the end of this year.
Underpinning the successes is intelligence. Dwight Clark, Commanding Officer of the National Intelligence Bureau, will update us.
The Jamaica Constabulary Force adopts an intelligence-led policing model, and as such, from the National Intelligence Bureau, we will continue to support investigations and operations with the requisite intel to make them most effective in their efforts to make Jamaica a safer society.
Jamaica Fire Brigade reduced keyring cluster to avoid delays in emergencies. The Jamaica Fire Brigade JFB is urging householders to minimize the number of keys carried on keyrings to avoid delay when exiting the home during an emergency. You don't need to have all those keys that are not being used at home on your house keyring. This was stated by JFB Superintendent Emilia Ebanks during a recent Jamaica Information Service think tank discussion program. He said immensely the number of keys would reduce the time spent trying to find the one to open the specific door or lock. Once you get to that lock, you don't have to be going through 10 or more keys and figuring out which is which. Keep it at a minimum, he stated. Superintendent Ebanks cited an incident in which a resident could not escape a burning house in time due to apparent difficulty in finding the correct key at a large number. There is one very grim incident I can recall where we got to the scene and a lady was dead on her veranda gasping a bunch of keys. She just could not get out. There were about 10 keys on the bunch, she noted. Among said keys should only be given the responsibility to members of the household, so in the event that you lose yourself, then you can have another one and you can go and get it cut off, he stated. Meanwhile, JFB Deputy Commissioner Sean Martin is encouraging citizens to use padlocks that allow a single key to open multiple locks, while also emphasizing the importance of separating internal and external keys. The keyed-alike padlock are recommended. I keep my external keys by myself and the internal keys are on a key rack inside my house. What I do is use one of the keys for 2 locks for the front grille, and I try to use a different key for the inside entrance so that I can identify them easily, Mr. Martin said, adding, you don't want to be shuffling through your keys in an emergency. The JFB observed Fire and Safety Awareness Week from October 27 to November 2nd under the theme, Embracing Digital Innovation to Improve Fire Safety. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.